Hi, class. Welcome to week 14. Last week, we built on our confidence interval knowledge by working with situations involving proportions. The population proportion is a proportion of successes, a concept from the binomial distribution. Excuse me. We can use the normal distribution for working with the confidence intervals when n times p is greater than 5 and when n times q is greater than 5, where n is the sample size, p is the proportion of successes, and q, of course, is 1 minus p. This week, we're going to conclude our study of hypothesis testing and make conclusions about the entire population. Keep in mind, this week we have several different p variables that we will be examining, so pay close attention to which one is being used and where. We have the p-value or p for the probability based on the z-score, and then we have like p, or I like to use p apostrophe, and that's like to represent the sample proportion. And then finally, you could have like p hat, and that could represent the population proportion as opposed to the sample proportion. So literally 3P's, P apostrophe, or P hat, and respectively, they stand for probability, or they stand for the sample proportion, or they stand for the population proportion. All the rest of the information this week is like hypothesis testing under the normal distribution. So it's not anything fancy. We're just concluding it all and tying it all together. So in nursing, let's revisit that herbal remedy example I talked about before. Suppose we want to find out if a new herbal remedy helps reduce the occurrence of the common cold. Again, we could use our null hypothesis is p hat, remember that's the population proportion, is less than or equal to 0.5. And the alternative would then be that p hat is greater than 0.5. And so if the alternative is true, then more than half the people had fewer colds. That's it. That's what we're going to be doing in week 14. So I hope everyone has a good week. We're slowly approaching the end of class altogether. So that's pretty cool. We've got less than 2 weeks left. Actually, I've got a little more than 2 weeks left. But at any rate, looking forward to seeing y'all in seminar, and I will talk to y'all later. So take care.